14 new COVID-19 cases recorded. Zahid submits UMNO's Malacca CM candidate to governor. Good evening. I'm Azani. You're watching News on 2. Health Director General Dr. Noor Hishamdullah informed that as at 12 p.m. today, there are 14 new positive COVID-19 cases in Malaysia. This makes the total cumulative cases in Malaysia rises to 50 cases.
Bagi gelombang kedua, terdapat satu kluster COVID-19 yang telah dikenal pasti. Kluster ini melibatkan kes positif ke-26. Berdasarkan siasatan dan pengesanan kontak yang telah dijalankan sehingga kini, seramai 215 kontak yang telah dikesan. Daripada jumlah kontak rapat tersebut, 16 kes dikesan positif COVID-19. 19 adalah negatif dan 180 menunggu keputusan.
Previously, all 22 patients that were infected during the first wave of COVID-19 infection in Malaysia have been declared healthy and were discharged. Meanwhile, Felcra also confirmed that one of its board of directors member has been tested positive for COVID-19. Felcra Chief Executive Officer Muhammad Nazrul Mansor in a statement said that all activity and operation in its headquarters have been ceased effective today until 6th of March. The temporary closure was made to allow for cleaning and sanitation work to be fully conducted. In a statement, Muhammad Nazrul said the last time the board member was present at Wisma Felcra was on 25th February. He also said that Felcra had been closely working with the Health Ministry to address the issue. Felcra management had also took precautionary measures to ensure a conducive and healthy working environment in Wisma Felcra. It also advised all of its staff to take safety precautions that were suggested by the Health Ministry. All of its staff working in the headquarters has also been instructed to work from home and advised not to travel. Felcra had also took initiative to identify the close contact of its staff and asked them to make health screening at the nearest hospital. BN Chairperson Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi has submitted UMNO's candidacy for position of Malacca Chief Minister to Governor Tun Muhammad Khalil Yaakob today. It is unclear how many names Datuk Seri Ahmad Zahid submitted. At a press conference in Malacca today, the BN chief said he had taken into account the views of all 13 BN assembly persons before submitting the candidacy. However, he hinted that others may have also submitted names for their new chief minister. Datuk Seri Ahmad Zahid said BN will respect whoever is chosen by the governor.
Maka keputusan muktamad Tuan Yang Utama akan dibuat berdasarkan kepada cadangan-cadangan yang dikemukakan. Maka sebarang keputusan yang dibuat oleh Tuan Yang Terutama dengan kuasa-kuasa yang ada pada beliau mengikut Undang-Undang Tubuh Negeri Melaka akan kami hormati.
The Malacca Pakatan Harapan government collapsed last week after Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia Bersatu and its two assembly persons quit the coalition. They have banded together with BN to form a Perikatan National State Government with additional support from two other assembly persons who defected from PKR and DAP. The previous Chief Minister Adli Zahari was sacked from his post on Monday after refusing to resign upon losing majority support of the State Assembly. Earlier, UMNO President Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi today met the Yang di-Pertua Negeri of Malacca Tun Dr. Muhammad Khalil Yaakob at the latter's office in Aikaro. Dr. Seri Ahmad Zahid, who is also Barisan National Chairman, was seen entering Seri Negeri at 11:51 a.m. Also seen were vehicles carrying Malacca BN Chairman Datuk Sri Abdul Rauf Yusof and the State Assembly Speaker Datuk Omar Jaafar. 2 days ago, Tun Dr. Muhammad Khalil was reported to have received representations that Chief Minister Adli Zahari, who is Malacca Pakatan Harapan Chairman, no longer commanded confidence of the majority of the State Assembly members. Datuk Sri Abdul Rauf, during a media conference the same day, claimed that the new coalition has the support of 17 assemblymen in the 28-seat State Assembly. Seberang Jaya Assemblyman Dr. Afif Baharudin had resigned from his post as Pulau Pinang State Health ESCO effective today. It was announced by Pulau Pinang Chief Minister Chow Kun Yeow after meeting with Dr. Afif at 8:15 a.m. today. According to Chow, Dr. Afif gave a letter to him after he tendered his resignation.
Letakan jawatan ini diterima dan kita akan ambil beberapa langkah dan saya pun sudah memberi salinan surat ini kepada Setiausaha Kerajaan Negeri, kepada penasihat undang-undang.
Yang di-Pertua of Pulau Pinang, Tun Abdul Rahman Abbas, was also informed of the matter. Dr. Afif had only resigned from his post as State ESCO, but he is still an assemblyman under Pakatan Harapan. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin needs to be given full freedom to form the cabinet under the Perikatan Nasional Coalition government. UMNO Secretary General Tan Sri Anwar Musa stressed that, as a leader with vast experience, the Prime Minister is capable of forming an efficient cabinet that could transform the country.
Knowing Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin with his vast experience, he has been the Deputy Prime Minister before, and also please remember he has been Chief Minister of Johor for many years, and he has been on both political divide. I think we can be rest assured that he will have a very good, very strong, very experienced cabinet. Just bear with him for a while. I think maybe 1 or 2 weeks time everything will be settled.
Tan Sri Anwar said Perikatan Nasional will form a secretariat that will consist of secretaries general from each component parties to synchronize the coalition's direction. The secretariat meeting will be held every week to discuss any issues related to the coalition and to improve the government's machinery. PAS will leave the issue of cabinet formation to Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. In a statement, PAS President Datuk Sri Abdul Hadi Awang said that only individuals with integrity, qualification and skills should be appointed to be cabinet members. Datuk Sri Abdul Hadi also said that he also suggested the candidates to be cabinet members to represent the multiracial society. The Marang MP said he also recommended that professionals be recruited to help the government in improving the economy, education, health and people's well-being. He also proposed the establishment of ombudsman in the government administration. He also said that the party had not set any conditions or make any demands for the cabinet posts. Dang Wangi District Police Chief ACP Muhammad Fahmi Visuvanathan Abdullah said police today probed a few individuals for their alleged involvement in a gathering held without permits at Dataran Merdeka and outside the Sogo shopping complex last week.
Saya ingin nasihatkan kepada orang ramai agar tidak berkumpul ataupun tidak mengambil bahagian di dalam perhimpunan sedemikian. Disebabkan kita boleh lihat dalam setiap perhimpunan ini, kebanyakan daripada penganjur tidak memberikan notis kepada pihak polis, walaupun hak untuk berhimpun ini dijamin di bawah Perlembagaan Persekutuan. Namun demikian, terdapat saluran ataupun prosedur-prosedur tertentu yang harus dipatuhi di bawah Akta Perhimpunan Aman 2012.
All of them were called to provide their statements at Dang Wangi District Police Headquarters. The first gathering was held on 29 February at Dataran Merdeka, while the second one was held on the next day outside Sogo Shopping Complex. The sitting of the Dewan Rakyat, which is supposed to be held on 9th March, has now been postponed to 18 May. Dewan Rakyat Speaker Tan Sri Muhammad Arif Ahmad Yusof said the first meeting of the third session of the 14th Parliament will sit for 15 days from 18 May to 23rd June. The opening of the first meeting will be done by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riyatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah on 18 May. The second meeting of the Dewan Rakyat will be from 27 July to 27 August. During that meeting, the 12th Malaysia Plan will be tabled on 6 August. The third and final meeting of the year will begin on 28 September to 26 November. This is often the longest meeting for every session as the country's budget will be tabled, debated and passed during this time. Earlier, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riyatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah was scheduled to open the third term meeting of the 14th Parliament this 9 March. However, last Sunday, Tan Sri Muhammad Arif, when met by the media, said he would contact Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin whether the Parliament sitting would be held as scheduled. A man was detained for processing ketum leaves into powder forms that will be exported to foreign countries. In a raid by Padang Besar Police contingent, the 35-year-old suspect was arrested with about 49 kilograms of processed ketum leaves in Kaki Bukit, Padang Besar, Perlis. Padang Besar Police Chief Superintendent Muhammad Halim Yatim said all seized ketum powder was declared as henna and aromatherapy powder before they were exported to United States, United Kingdom, Ukraine and Canada. Based on the delivery invoice, they were sold at $25 or about 104 ringgit per kilogram.
Siasatan yang kita dapati daripada soal siasat, kebanyakan dihantar kepada individu-individu yang berlainan. Contoh di penghantaran di US itu saja ada 5 individu yang dia dalam soal siasatnya adalah tujuan untuk serbuk ini adalah untuk kajian, dia kata.
Investigation found that the suspect had been receiving orders and ran his operation via social media. The suspect also tested positive for methamphetamine. The suspect is remanded for 4 days under Section 30, Subsection 3 of the Poisons Act, 1952. The Bukit Mertajam Court today has issued a 7-day remand notice on a 45-year-old man to allow the police to investigate the murder case of a motorcycle spare part seller recently. The remand notice that was issued by Registrar Nur Hapipah Abdullah begins today to allow the case to be investigated under Section 302 of the Penal Code. Last Monday, a 39-year-old man died after he was ran over by a 4-wheel drive vehicle in a fight at about 9:50 p.m. in front of a retail store at Taman Impian Ria in Bukit Mertajam, Pulau Pinang. Seberang Perai Tengah Acting Police Chief Superintendent Mustafa Bidin said investigation found that the victim died after being ran over by the vehicle. He said there was also a stab wound found at the victim's body. WCIT 2020 postponed to September due to COVID-19. The 6th World Conference on Islamic Thought and Civilization, WCIT 2020, will be postponed to September in a view of health concerns posed by COVID-19. The WCIT 2020 is supposed to be held from 9th to 11th March in Ipoh, Perak.
Ada spike kan 7 cases.
In announcing this, the Vice-Chancellor of Sultan Azlan Shah University, USAS, Tan Sri Nordin Kardi said the decision to postpone the conference was made on the advice from health-related agency.
Tetapi kerana kepentingan kemanusiaan itu lebih utama juga, jadi kami mengambil keputusan menangguhkan WCIT. Kerana kalau kami teruskan, walaupun mungkin keyakinannya tinggi bahawa tidak akan berlaku apa-apa, tapi namun kalau 10% pun kemungkinan hal yang tak baik terjadi, itu adalah tanggungjawab kami kerana dia berkaitan dengan keselamatan manusia, ya.
He said the involved speakers had been informed and agreed with the postponement, adding full refund of registration fees would be made to the participants as soon as possible. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin is able to lead the country well and gain confidence of not only of the people but also foreign investors. According to University Utara Malaysia UUM lecturer Prof. Dr. Muhammad Azizuddin Muhammad Sani, the Premier's vast experience gives him an added advantage to carry out and discharge his responsibility in line with the rakyat's expectation.
Dia pegang banyak portfolio kan, dan sepanjang pegang portfolio pun beliau pegang dengan cemerlang kan, tak ada isu integriti pun tak ada sepanjang tabiran beliau. Malah dia pun sebelum ni berjuang atas dasar untuk pastikan integriti ditegakkan dalam kerajaan. Tapi kalau dia firm kan, terus berpegang dengan prinsip dia melaksanakan pentadbiran yang beliau sebelum ni pun laksanakan, jadi saya rasa dia mampu bawa ke arah itu dan mencipta keyakinan lah kepada luar negara dan dalam negara dan mentadbir dengan baik. Dia sekarang ni peluang untuk dia untuk buktikan dia seorang pemimpin yang hebat lah.
As all eyes are on the newly appointed Prime Minister, he must now focus to ensure that his new cabinet members are clean, credible and capable to facilitate him in driving Malaysia forward.
Cuma satu lagi cabaran besar pada beliau ialah kerajaan yang dibentuk tu agak tipis kan, kecil ya, jumlah majoritinya dia katakan 114 kan yang boleh beri. Dan kerajaan pembangkang yang dulu kerajaan jadi pembangkang pun pembangkang yang kuat mempunyai jumlah yang besar. Itu cabaran pada dia lah untuk pastikan kerajaan dia tu mantap dan terus berhadapi pembangkang yang agak kuat lah di parlimen.
Malaysia Super League champions Johor Darul Takzim JDT beat Suwon Blue Wings of South Korea in the AFC Champions League ACL Group H on Tuesday. JDT beat the South Korean club 2-1, held in front of a packed crowd at Stadium Sultan Ibrahim last night. JDT took the lead in the 12th minute through Argentina-born player Gonzalo Cabrera when he converted a penalty kick awarded by referee Ali Reza Fagani. The penalty was given after JDT's Diego Santo was fouled by Min Sanggi in the penalty box. Stung by the goal, Suwon Blue Wings mounted several attacks but failed to find the net until the end of the first half. After the interval, Suwon Blue Wings finally drew level through Terry Antonis' goal in the 51st minute. However, Mauricio Nascimento put the Southern Tigers ahead again when he beat Suwon Blue Wings goalkeeper No Dong Gyeon with a header off a lob from Muhammad Nazmi Faiz in the 72nd minute. JDT held on to the lead until the final whistle to walk away with 3 points and lie second in the group after 2 matches.
We knew it was going to be a very difficult match. We knew this team can run, can move, and they are very, very strong and powerful. As you know, JDT doesn't have superstars. The superstars is the team all the time. And today we show it in the defensive phase and, of course, in the attacking phase. We saw that also in the fast attack, in the counter-attacks, we can do the job.
I don't want to blame the players. I think we didn't overcome it's about whether our players, is played the first time, it's this kind of condition. There is no choice. I don't want to blame the players. I want to take responsibility for the result.
The game at Johor's recently opened Sultan Ibrahim Stadium was the only one played in the AFC Champions League on Tuesday after matches across the continent were postponed due to the ongoing coronavirus outbreak. All but one of the matches involving Chinese clubs since the competition kicked off last month have been postponed until April, while games in the west of the continent have also been pushed back. That concludes News on 2 this evening. In our top story, total cumulative cases rises to 50. Join us for updates at noon at 12:30 tomorrow. I'm Azlan Yadani. Thanks for watching.